Hey guys, Jedi here from Airsoft RX. Look, it's time that we got into this review. I'm going to say some things that you're not going to want to hear if you're a KWA fan, and then I'm going to say some things that you're not going to want to hear if you're a WE fan or a GMP fan, for that matter. I'm basically going to lay it on the line, and I'm going to tell it like it is. If you are planning to buy this rifle and you're new to gas blowback rifles, and you don't have $650 to $900 to pay on a Western Arms based rifle with all solid steel internals and the legendary, and I will say it, it is legendary reliability. Okay, because we're talking apples and oranges when we're talking AEGs and GBBRs, guys. There are $500 AEGs out there that crack gearboxes. PTS Masada. Okay. Saw a video to get today. Guy had two of them. He's been through 4 gearboxes. Okay. You can go out and pay upwards of $1,000 for some AEGs and have total crap. You can do the same thing with the gas blowback rifle. It's apples and oranges. There is an entire difference in these weapons. Okay? Now, let's get into it. First of all, from the front, you have an aluminum. I'm assuming CNC flash hider is not steel. You have an outer barrel, which is aluminum. Your front sight post is aluminum. Of course, it does not come with the MOE handguard with rails or the AFG one. I put that on there myself. I think it looks nice with it. You have an aluminum body. It is molded because the mold lines are right here inside the trigger housing. They did well to get rid of these on the front, but it is molded. Okay? The only time you're going to find CNC'd aluminum bodies is in a Katsu Prime. You're going to pay up to $900. $500 just for the body. And that's ridiculous because there's no need of it. This is a great body. Solid steel pins. A lot of the externals are not steel. Some of them are. One of the major parts inside this rifle that is not steel is the buffer lock. And it is going to be ridiculous for you to buy this gun and put the Angry Gun kit in here or start cutting down A2 buffers if you don't know what you're doing. Good friend of mine, Booby M4H, went to the field yesterday with a cut down A2 real steel buffer. And he finished the game with his Glock pistol because it smashed the bolt. Carrier group came through. The buffer came through and smashed his buffer lock. Jammed the broken part behind his sear. And underneath his trigger, jammed his whole system up. Had to finish the game out with a pistol. Now, he's probably right now as we speak at home fabricating a steel pin. But he knows how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, if you are brand new to Airsoft and you want a gas blowback rifle that you can take out of the box, put on your little exterior stuff, take it to the field, and run and gun with it without Angry Gun buffers and springs, without going in here and changing everything around, milling this and puffing out that, this is the gun for you. By far. Okay? WE shoots smoother, harder, and faster than this gun out of the box. I have been a firm believer, and I will always say, I don't care how fast your damn M4 shoots, guys. I don't care. I don't care. How much change you put in the buffer tube, I don't care how fast it goes. I will kill you with 1 BB before you get me with 30. It's just that simple. I can kill you with 3-round bursts before you can get me with this. Gas blowback rifles will take you off your point of impact. You're just wasting gas and BBs on full auto anyway. It is fun. I do use it. It'll put heads down. But if you're not going to do anything to this rifle at all, other than load it and use it, keep it lubed, can't go wrong with it. It's a great gun. If you're not going to dump your mags, if you're going to put them in a dump pouch and you're going to take your time, just play the game casual, you don't take it as seriously as I do, these are fine. I do suggest either mag pulls in rubber. Of course, we all know Booby dropped his repeatedly on his channel like 6 or 7 times. destroyed the Magpul and destroyed the bottom of the magazine. But you're going to get the same thing if you dump the King Arms. You're going to get the same thing if you dump the WE. The only problem is they put this thing flush on the bottom. Guys, these fill valves are expensive, and it gets to be a pain in the butt when you got to change them out. So take some black tape, buy a whole roll of it, like 10 rolls in a package, and just tape the living crap out of these corners. Build yourself up a bumper right here. Okay? Anything to protect it. It's not going to hurt anything. Plus, it'll be like a Magpul. You can pull it out of your pouch easy. As soon as you can get to a retailer to order these plastic feed lips, I would order a buttload if they're not too expensive, because they will shatter. That is a downfall. The cool thing about this, everybody says NS2, but nobody really tells you what NS2 means. It's New Structure 2. New, meaning not the old, Structure 2 chamber. When you take a, Booby did this mag and took it completely apart. This is a dual chamber magazine. Very similar to a Cricket cigarette lighter. You pick one up and you see that little wall in between and you got gas on both sides. It's ingenious. It's so simple. It's ingenious. Why these other people didn't pick up on this King Arms WE is beyond me. This is KWA engineering. Okay, awesome. Where'd they screw up? Right there. Right there was a screw up in my opinion. Guys, KWA, if you're watching, next time, move it up to the spine. Protect it a little bit, okay? So if you're going to use this gun just as it is, you're not going to change anything but the exteriors. You cannot go wrong by getting the KWA LM4 PTR. Okay? What I don't like about it is the pretentious professional training rifle. I'm sorry, there's certain aspects of that magazine that really occludes this from being a professional training rifle. To be honest with you, any gas blowback magazine prevents it from being a professional training rifle because you can't dump them. You got to stop your training to change the way you do things in order to use them. That's just the nature of the beast, whether it be them or anybody else. So I really do believe that KWA needs to keep on. Take that professional off your crap, guys. It's pretentious and it just gag. That's what I can't stand about KWA, and I can't abide the torch carrying fans. Cool, you get behind your favorite maker, but don't dog everybody else, guys. This gun could be called a piece of crap if you don't know what you're doing and user error, you destroy it. I'm guilty. I want to change things. So that's why I like the Western Arms system. There's a plethora of parts to interchange out there. So, that being said, if you want to go and you want one that in the future you're going to be able to change things once you learn it, then get the King Arms and make sure that you put in the cart the Iron Airsoft CNC aluminum nozzle, loading nozzle, because it has a horrible loading nozzle. Make sure you order a bunch of Western Arms steel internals, so that very week you get it, you can swap everything out that's not steel for steel. And you'll be good to go with King Arms. There's nothing wrong with it. To me, it looks more like a real steel M4 than anyone on the market. And the only thing that even shadows it is in a Katsu. Or spend the $900 for an NO, if that's what you want to do. But proprietary guns like WE and KWA, only if you're going to use them as they come, and only if you upgrade with whatever you can upgrade when you can, and you don't start trying to Frankenstein and tinker with it. Thanks for watching.